everybody. Grant Miller here. It's a beautiful day in South Florida. Hey, who's our producer? Let's get a camera on our producer. There, Emily, can you give a wave to everybody? Where are you? There's Emily. She's in the house, baby. Okay, Miami Beach is one of the greatest communities in Dade County. Not just in Dade, all over the United States. You can live, work, play, learn. You got education there, and worship there.
Yep.
It's the capital of that. Mayor, let's talk about Miami Beach. There's so many great things. Let's talk about you first. How long you been in Miami Beach?
I've lived here for 18 years.
Wow. Where'd you come from?
New York, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island.
What elementary school did you go to? These are important questions for the people.
Yeshiva Flatbush, 12 years. 1st through 12th.
Who is your favorite teacher?
Rabbi Stern, 6th grade.
Crazy. Why do you remember him?
He liked me a lot. I learned a lot from him. He, not just about studies, but also about life as a kid. Yeah, he was a very warm person.
Where'd you go to college?
Brooklyn College.
Favorite professor?
Favorite professor, Mr. Drux.
Why?
Taught history, learned a lot. I think history is very important to learn. If you understand history, I'm not talking about the last 10 years. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands and also thousands of years. You can really understand what's going to happen next.
Wow. Okay. What drove you to Miami? How did you come to Miami?
The weather was a big part of it. I'm a lawyer and got a job down here.
Where did you go to law school?
I went to Brooklyn Law.
Who was your favorite?
Graduated cum laude.
Wow.
Throw that in there. Yeah. Top 6%.
Let's clarify that. Who was your favorite professor there?
Favorite professor in law school? Sheesh. Man, there were so many.
Name top two.
There was a professor.
I know it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It's funny. It's hard to remember that there was a Professor Cohen who was really good, constitutional law. So constitutional law always fascinated me.
It still fascinates everybody. Constitutional law.
Yeah.
Okay, now you moved to Miami Beach. How many years ago was that?
18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Yeah.
A lifetime.
Yeah.
You got children?
2 kids. My wife and I have 2 kids. Our son is 18. We literally moved here right after he was born.
Is he in college or in high school?
He just graduated high school. He's actually learning in a yeshiva in Israel for the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Israel's a great subject. We'll talk about it later.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to talk about Miami Beach. We got like 10 subjects to talk about. First, let's talk about spring break. How's Miami Beach? Does it have it under control? How do you feel about it?
That is one of my greatest prides as mayor. Before I was mayor, we had tremendous violence on our streets. Our streets were literally taken over. Residents used to leave during that month, and I put on a 14-point legislative plan, reached out to the governor and the Florida State Troopers, got resources from them, and our police department, in coordination with the state, implemented it to perfection. And we had calm. Instead of chaos, we had calm. And our businesses did well because people wanted to come out and enjoy our city. It's been a transformation, and it's a big win for our city.
Speak about the police and crime. Let's hear it. Is it crime up, crime down? What's the crime rate in Miami Beach?
So it's been steadily going down, and our police department came out just yesterday with stats. Our major crimes this year to date down 19%. Literally almost across every board of every major crime, we are down double digits, if not more. It's a big success. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'm very hands-on. I'm known as the law and order mayor.
That's a great honor to have that title.
It is, and I'm appreciative. And I started using that term when I was a commissioner. I started using that term when I was running for mayor, and even a lot of my supporters said that's a little aggressive to say call yourself law and order. It's public safety. And I'm like, no, you gotta give the terms the right terminology. We are going to enforce our laws in Miami Beach. Come here, enjoy, but you got to play by the rules.
So most people move to a certain area for the 3 Ps. This is my belief. Police or protection, same thing. That's a P.
Yep.
You got that going. Parks, Miami Beach parks are rock and roll. I think you just opened a new one.
2, and refurbished others. We just opened Bayshore Park. It has been dormant for 20, 30 years.
What do you mean? It was just land? It was
just land. It went through litigation. There was a whole slew of issues, and we literally just opened it about a week and a half ago. It is a gem. Every resident who goes there cannot.
How big is it?
It's 19.4 acres.
Wait, where is that? 19 acres.
This is our Bayshore Park area. You know where Scott Racco is, the Hebrew Academy, right there. It's right there, right by the golf course.
Is it green? Is it a park? I mean, it's a park, but what's on there? Is there sports on there? Or is it a walking park? What is it? Exactly?
Yes. It's all of that. There's greenery. There's actually there's a banyan tree there. That's one of the largest trees in all of South America. There's tennis courts there. There's a lake in the middle. There's a playground.
Is there pickleball there?
Not yet, but we're actually looking into adding that.
Those pickleball people are pushy.
Well, that was the one thing at the opening. Several people, we got to get pickleball here. So I already spoke to our parks director.
It's just
we're looking into
tape.
it. Yeah.
The last P that's important, but you don't have control of, is public schools. People don't realize cities don't control the public schools. Miami Beach High, great reputation across the country.
Yep.
What middle schools are there?
So we have North Beach Elementary School, which is a gem and is considered one of the best elementary schools in South Florida. Nautilus Middle School is really rising. We've had a great principal come in there. The ratings have gone up in Nautilus Middle School. And then, of course, you mentioned senior high. One thing we do in Miami Beach that's unique, we supplement, even though it's through the school board, the public schools, we supplement through STEAM Plus. We spend several $1 million a year to get science, arts, and culture. We have a really rising arts and culture, the Bass Museum and others.
That's funded through the city.
Through the city. Right. So we spend several $1 million on that so kids can have after school programs. It's a great program, a real big success.
We're still on schools, private schools. What private schools are there in Miami Beach? There must be dozens. Yeah,
we have private yeshivas. We have a Catholic school, St. Patrick's. Yeah, we have
a Montessori school there.
Yeah, we have Montessori schools.
Wait, which ones do you have there?
We have the Montessori school on 40th Street by Beth Israel.
Right.
You have Yeshiva Elementary School, which is a yeshiva. You have St. Patrick's. There are others.
There's plenty of schools.
As well. There's plenty of schools, and we actually just passed legislation trying to make it easier because there's certain zoning restrictions for opening schools. But you need schools if you want to keep families and recruit families to come in. You have to have good schools. We actually just eased up our zoning a bit to allow schools to flourish in Miami Beach.
People on Miami Beach, I told you a story before. Joe Neville, 40 years ago, I made a sales call on him. He says, "No, you're from the other side." So what do you mean? The other side of the bridge. People on Miami Beach, they live, they work, they do everything on the beach. Most people don't travel, so it's important to have great schooling. All right, we talked spring break, we talked the parks, homeless issues. Miami Beach years ago, I don't know what street it is, where the clock is on Collin.
Yep. It's on Lincoln Road? Yeah.
No, on Ocean Drive.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It used to be all homeless there. What's happening with the homeless issue?
Well, I'll ask you to walk down Ocean Drive now and tell me if you could see a homeless person. Send me a picture if you see it, because my guess is you're not going to. We've addressed it in a big way with two issues. One, compassionately, we spend millions to help the homeless, but also with enforcement. So we passed, and I was one of the sponsors a couple of years ago, we passed a law that if you're sleeping in the public, we'll offer you the help, but if you refuse, we're going to arrest you. You cannot sleep in the public. The public spaces are for the public. You see how cities get overrun, unfortunately, with homeless individuals if you don't enforce the laws. We enforce the law in Miami Beach, but we also are compassionate. We spend millions. We do things for the homeless that no other city in Miami-Dade County does. We spend millions of dollars to offer shelter, rehabilitation programs. We have a homeless outreach office. People can just walk in. We'll help you get IDs, everything.
Wait. A homeless office. So people.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Off the street. Nobody does that. We do it. So we're offering a lifeline to people to help them, but ultimately we're going to enforce the law. And residents have constantly told me, "Wow, you've really cleaned up. We don't see homeless anymore." And the numbers prove it. The Homeless Trust does a count every twice a year. Our numbers are some of the lowest we've ever had on record in Miami Beach.
Next week you have there's a thing on the beach next week, isn't there? I'll remember the name in a second.
Sure. Well, we have so much, always have it on the beach. So
the convention center, that was a big discussion over the years. How's that coming along? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so the convention center was refurbished several years ago, but now we have the convention center hotel being built, which is going to
Where's that going to be?
It's going to be at the end of 2027.
No, we're on.
Literally right next to the convention center hotel, across from City Hall. I see it being built from my office.
Behind Jackie Gleason?
Yeah, exactly. So right next to the convention, behind the Jackie Gleason Fillmore Theater. They are moving at lightning speed. They're going to get it done. And it's already having a major impact and transformation for Miami Beach because it's going to bring a level of convention we couldn't do before. Already we're seeing interest and capital coming into Lincoln Road and throughout our city. There's a lot of money coming into Miami Beach investment-wise and bringing in some high-end businesses.
I'll be there next Friday, South Beach Seafood Festival. That's what it'll be. It's on the beach. And I remember years ago I interviewed you and I talked about something and you took care of it. You put more lighting on Ocean Drive. So
we did.
Congratulations. Okay, let's talk about South Beach.
Sure.
You know, I don't know why we spend so much money across the country. You had LeBron James says, he didn't say I'm coming to Miami. He says, I'm coming to South Beach.
Yep.
But people think of South Florida. They think of South Beach.
Yep.
Why is it so special? You know, I've been here my whole life, so it's just another road, but it's not. Talk about South Beach.
It's iconic. There are many reasons. The Art Deco, which is so unique. We have 800 Art Deco buildings in Miami Beach, so one of the leading Art Deco destinations in the world. The beautiful beaches. We have Lomas Park in Ocean Drive. There's just...
Which park is that?
Lomas Park. It's basically from 5th to 15th Street, right off of Ocean Drive.
The football field's there? No, sorry, wrong park.
No, you're talking. Yeah, I think you're talking about Flamingo Park, which is not that far away.
But it's a beautiful park.
Beautiful park.
But let's finish about South Beach.
Yeah, so there's so much beauty.
There it is, baby, right there.
There it is. I mean, how could you not love this? This is paradise. We live in paradise in Miami Beach, and so that's what captures the imagination. But certainly. And now, as you mentioned, go down Ocean Drive. You're going to see it's safe. You're going to see police officers visible. You're not going to see homeless individuals all over the place. We're getting crime, as I mentioned, crime down 19%.
How many police officers do you have?
We have 437 sworn officers. And listen to this. As of a week ago, we are fully staffed. Our police chief...
That's rare.
It's so rare.
Across the county.
Across the county. I don't want to throw any cities under the bus, but there's multiple cities right around here that are down 15, 16% of their force. We are fully staffed. Our police chief, Wayne Jones, told me that he's been at the police department 3 decades, does not remember ever being fully staffed.
And I love that you hired within.
Yep.
You know, he earned his ranks, and congratulations to the police chief, Jones. Okay. Hotels. I know it's a far-fetched. How many hotels do you think there are in Miami Beach?
Oh, that's a good question. There's a lot. There's a lot of small hotels and boutique hotels as well. And
how many rooms? Do we have a count how many rooms there are? A lot of rooms.
Yeah, it's a lot of rooms.
The reason I bring that up is Miami Beach is how many residents?
We have 80,000 residents.
So at any given time, how many people do you think are on Miami Beach?
Oh, we could easily have 500,000 people or more in Miami Beach. I mean, during Art Basel, certainly, which is coming up, we're gonna have an influx. But yeah, we could have, and it's a lot of workers. The hotels, the restaurants. There's a lot of workers. Some who live on Miami Beach, but then obviously coming in over from the mainland. So there's a high influx of people in Miami Beach.
I think in any given time, there's probably at a minimum, not a weekend, 150,000 people on Miami.
Oh, easy. I think it's more. I mean, the numbers I get are in excess of 500,000. Yeah, it's we have a lot of people.
Okay,
and then we have the convention center, and we're doing well.
Convention center. How many rooms are going to be at that hotel?
800.
Wow, that could take care of the convention center by itself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the auto show, was it last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to make it there.
So right now we have good conventions, but there are a lot of national and international conventions that tell us we can't come. You have to, as part of their requirements, you have to have the hotel. So they're starting to book now that they know that we're gonna have the hotel in a couple of years.
Wait, so you haven't even finished the hotel? It's starting to be booked on certain weekends.
We're seeing the interest already. They plan these conventions years in advance.
Is that convention center? How's that funded?
Well, we had refurbished it. This is several years ago, $640 million to the convention center.
Beach, or you get subsidized by anybody else?
There was some subsidized. It was before this was done before I was an elected official, but a lot of it was Miami Beach funding.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah.
You know, Miami Beach it's a city of its own. You know, and you cross over when you do I don't remember what causeway. When you go to Mount Sinai, what causeway is that?
The Julia Tuttle.
Come on. Either way, you go into Miami Beach or leave at Miami Beach. There's nothing more beautiful.
It's the most. You know, it's interesting because I do it when I have to leave Miami Beach, although I'm often. But when I have to, let's say, go and come back, it's so beautiful. Like, wow, we really live in one of the most precious places in the world.
no question. We get this big football tournament coming. Well, Americans call it soccer, us Europeans call it football. Even though the tournament is at Hard Rock, are there going to be events on Miami Beach?
Tons, which is the beauty of being in Miami Beach. We don't have a stadium that can accommodate like the Hard Rock, but everyone wants to be on Miami Beach. So yeah, we have, and we have the elite restaurants and hotels to be able to offer that level of service. So yes, we're going to be full to capacity, tons of events.
Speak about that, Joe's Stonecrop.
Yeah.
Joe's. I go there, I have fried chicken, and I have the brownie with ice cream. Bill Clinton, that was his favorite dish, the chicken. Does that restaurant hold like 600 or 700 people at one time?
It's a massive,
like
it's a massive restaurant. And it's only open 6 months of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So,
and that's world renowned.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we talked about hotels. We talked about South Beach. A tax rate, what's up with that?
So at our last, we have to balance the budget. It's state law. You have to do it by the end of fiscal year, September 30th. And we did something we haven't done in 2 decades. We had surplus funding, and we are returning that to our residents. First time in 20 years we're doing that. We also cut the tax rate, which is the millage rate, and we cut that. First time we've done that in almost a decade.
I have to circle back about homeless. It drives me a little crazy. You clean up. No, it's your police, it's your staff trying to keep the homeless taken care of.
Yep.
The homeless office, who funds that?
Miami Beach.
But there's a homeless tax, correct?
So
on the beach, on the hotels, or is it?
Right. So there is a resort tax. There was a homeless tax that ultimately did not go to fruition.
Yes.
That did not end up on the ballot through a choice of Miami Beach. We would have been the highest tax city in the state if that had gone through. So it didn't. But yes, there's money we spent with the homeless trust. We actually contribute funding to the homeless trust.
Wait, you put your own money in.
We put our own money in.
And then you also give money to the homeless trust.
Correct.
Because
they do work as well, but we spend our own money. When I talk about that homeless outreach office, we have Al Batara is our head of a homeless outreach. That is our monies that we are spending to give the homeless a lifeline.
Well, let's go back to the parks, because everybody talks about your park system.
Yeah.
Flamingo Park, when you drive by there at night, I don't know, it's like somebody designed it. The lights are perfectly dimmed. So when you're driving by, it's like you go by and you go, wow, it's beautiful. Because everybody, it's a football field,
Yep.
but it's really not. It is a track. There's everybody walking the track, running the track. It's a beautiful sight.
Yep. Baseball field, softball field.
Yeah, well, as you know, Danny Barry played for me as a kid. I know he looks older than me. But
Danny Barry is a gem that we have in our city.
And his saying is, when you see him, today is a great day for what? Baseball. But we talked about the homeless. Let's talk about, where do you see Miami Beach going in the near future? What are your goals?
We are at the perfect trajectory. The momentum is on a way up. And to me, it all started with law and order. You have to have a safe city that not only is safe, but people feel safe and the reputation is there. And we're there. But because of spring break and the numbers that I'm telling you about, and I'm very proud of what I've accomplished and our city's accomplished, now you're seeing the interest from businesses, from capital. We have Lamborghini opening offices. We have
Lamborghini's open an office in South Beach?
In Sunset Harbor, which is not far from, a luxury trade to exhibit their cars. We have a Swiss watchmaker opening up a high-end office. You're seeing businesses that are literally 5-star, 6-star businesses that are now opening up in Miami Beach. And it's because of many factors. We are Miami Beach, but we're now getting that reputation nationally and internationally. This is a safe place to be. We're serious about supporting our businesses. We're improving our permitting process in a big way to make it easier for businesses to open faster. We're hitting on all cylinders right now, and we're seeing that level of interest and capital coming in. It's a great time to live and work in Miami Beach.
Live, work, play, worship.
That's it.
And learn. Lincoln Road. Let's talk about that. There's a lot of discussion about it.
Yeah.
So my last 40 some odd years, I didn't go there before I was 18. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up. What's happening now with Lincoln Road?
So Lincoln Road is still vibrant. There's we need to fill some of the vacancies there. There's been, private equity bought up a lot of the properties, but again, there's two things that are happening that are going to revolutionize and transform Lincoln Road, and it's happening right now. One is we are putting in about $70+ million. The city of Miami Beach.
It's putting how much?
Over $70 million. So we did we put out to the voters several years ago general obligation bonds if they would approve it, and we did it to the tune of like $439 million. So Lincoln Road is our number one pedestrian plaza in Miami Beach. That's going to get about $70 million. We just broke ground on the first stage of that project, a $30 million project, and there's going to be 2 other phases. That and also so it's going to beautify. It's going to be landscaping, the sidewalks, the outdoor seating is just going to be on another level now
for those restaurants.
For those restaurants, this is a big win for all the businesses. Locals.
People love. Everybody thinks Lincoln is for out of towners. Whenever I go there, mostly locals.
Yes.
Because they're walking the dog. They're a local when they have a dog.
Exactly, and. The convention center hotel that I just mentioned is right next to Lincoln Road. It's across the street, and there it's gonna uplift our economy, and businesses are gonna come in because you're gonna have a different level of convention coming in with many more event stakeholders coming in. We're seeing the interest already. It's happening.
Who's running the hotel? Is it a Hilton? Is it a Hyatt?
It's a Hyatt, yeah. It's a Grand Hyatt. It's a signature project, and it's coming up fast. I see it from my office. It's literally they're like at the second, third floor. They're moving fast.
The challenge Miami-Dade has. They started this initiative called Strive 305 to help small businesses. What is Miami Beach doing that to help small businesses? So
a big part of it was having the permitting to make sure that we. That we get businesses open faster. I had heard for years how difficult it was for residents to redo their homes or business to open. So we hired a new building director, Vince Sejas. I have legislation called from the get-go, meaning the city has to streamline the process. We had a consultant come in and give us better protocols. We are changing the way our permitting works. We also have grants for small businesses, and we're making parking.
The city itself.
The city itself. And we're also doing, we waived certain parking fees during the summer, the slower months, to help our businesses so people can come in and park easier. We definitely we're waiving certain fees, outdoor seating fees for many of our businesses throughout our city, to give them the opportunity to attract clientele without having to pay some high fees to have outdoor seating.
We're going to talk about parking. The biggest issue of a local, when I say local within Miami, you want to go to Miami Beach, but you're afraid your car is going to be towed, right? Just follow the sign, read the sign, pay the parking, right?
Right.
Has that calmed down a lot? Because there was a towing company on my whatever it's called on TV talking about all the towing they do. What do we need to do as a Dade County resident to make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah, well, one thing is we've tried to make the signage much better and clearer. So we had heard that some of the signage wasn't clear and they misunderstood. That's not right. That's not fair to any resident. So we've tried to do a better job with that. One of the initiatives that we had, and I'll give Commissioner Alex Fernandez kudos, we give residents actually a notice now. If they're about to be towed, they get a 15-minute warning before they're towed, so they can come.
Get a notice on their car, you mean? On
their phone. They can sign up and they get a text message or a phone call. They get 15 minutes to be able to
get to your car.
Because sometimes honestly, people run in for something and they leave the car, but they're going to get a notice. But sometimes people just make an innocent mistake. And this way they're going to get a 15-minute notice. And it's a brilliant idea. And it helps our residents a lot. We don't really want to tow people, but you have to have certain parking. For example, we have certain areas of our city where only residents can park because it's very hard to find parking. So we want them to be able to come home at night and be able to find a spot. And let's say somebody parks in there, so you have to have some level of towing.
Well, it shows respect to your taxpayer.
Correct, and that's what we're doing. But also, it has to be respectful to our residents as well.
I haven't seen them on Miami Beach, but our golf carts. Some cities their golf car driven. Are the golf carts allowed on Miami Beach? If so, where? They're
a vehicle, so they can drive. We don't have too many slingshots. We actually prohibited
Oh no, those are dangerous.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous.
We used to have them much more because they used to rent them out of Miami Beach, but we don't allow that rental in Miami Beach, so we don't see that too much anymore. But golf carts are allowed. I don't see too many, but yes, they're allowed.
Okay, now it's quiz time.
Oh boy. Okay. You got a hat for
Your favorite cowboy movie star and your favorite cowboy movie.
my favorite cowboy movie. Wow. So you're assuming that I'm a cowboy connoisseur.
No, but there's Clint Eastwood's a cowboy.
Okay,
John Wayne's.
that's a good one.
And
My son is a big movie buff. He'd be so embarrassed right now that I couldn't name it off the top of my head. Clint Eastwood.
Okay, that's good enough. You can't limit it to one
Okay.
because there's so many. Your favorite cheeseburger or hamburger places on Miami Beach? Give me one or two or three. What do you?
Well, I keep kosher. I'm a big fan of Pita Hut. They have a phenomenal burger on 41st Street. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with that one.
Growing up, or even today, who's your superhero?
My dad.
Tell me why.
Unassuming, never looked for the attention, but just a kind soul. And he taught me, my mom too. I don't want to leave my mom.
Do not leave her out.
It's both of them. But my mom does. I mean, she's a phenomenal mom. But my dad is just. I learned integrity and morality. He used to be the president of our synagogue, and it's much
In New York.
in Staten Island, and I saw what he had to face. It's a difficult job. You're dealing with so many. It was the largest synagogue of its type in the country at the time, and but he did it with such class. He treated people with respect, with dignity, and he was constantly working. And I learned from him from that. That's the way I treat people, and so yeah, I hold him in high regard.
Okay. Favorite place do you eat chicken sandwich? You eat chicken sandwiches.
I do.
Give me one or two.
Well, my building has a great restaurant.
Which one?
I live in Tower 41, and
What's the name of the restaurant?
41 Miami. It's he does phenomenal.
Okay.
I just had over Sukkot. Just ate.
All right, give me some words, not sentences.
Okay.
Words. Thanksgiving.
Football.
That's it?
Oh, you want words? I thought I
keep-
got
keep going.
words. Turkey, family, country.
Okay, how many
Love.
people come over for Thanksgiving?
7.
Who?
Well, my wife,
Okay.
then my 2 kids, my parents, and my mother-in-law.
Your parents live where?
Collins Avenue
We're
and
in.
50th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're right nearby.
Okay, let's see how good you are. I don't need exact date. Your children's birthdays. The month.
Oh, I know exactly.
Go ahead.
Oh, June 13th,
And the other one?
December 1st,
Your wife's.
April 25th.
This is a tough one. Your parents.
Oh, I know it.
Go ahead.
My dad, December 8th. My mom, December 29th.
In-laws?
July 11th.
You better get that right because that's the most important one.
I even know my step-parents' birthday.
Wow. Okay. Your favorite pizza place?
Oh, man. I can't limit it to one.
No, top 3 if you have them.
Top 3.
Give me
Well, it's
one.
Tasty Cafe.
Where's that?
It's on 41st Street.
Locally owned.
They're all going to be locally because I live right there.
Go
And
Give me
you have Pizza 41, which is phenomenal.
Right.
And you have a place called Fialakov's. Also, there's a new place that opened, Miri's. Oh, also.
I
excellent.
love that you go to all these local
Oh, yeah.
restaurants.
We have to support local.
Okay. This is a tough one. I don't know how many taco restaurants there are. Taco restaurants. Go. Do you eat tacos?
Oh, I don't.
Don't. That's all right.
Sorry.
That's all right. Okay. You don't eat hot dogs, but are there hot dog places on Miami Beach? If so, do you eat any of them? Go by.
There's a Pita Loca, which is excellent food and takeout as well. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite football team?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I get people very upset at me with that.
Now, Emmett Smith was here one time.
Oh, get
I
out.
swear. He was in Fort Lauderdale, and he came here at They said he wants to come down here. He came at midnight.
What's he like?
Well, super nice.
He seems like a super nice guy.
super nice guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love hearing that about these stars.
Okay. Your favorite animal?
Cats.
Do you drink beer?
No.
Then you can't do a beer one. Okay. All right.
You knew the answer was no.
know-
I had
I
a
know-
feeling you knew that.
Your favorite place you eat fish?
Eat fish. Not much of a fish eater.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not helping you with these questions.
No, that's good. Okay. You brought up Steve Ross. Have you met him?
I have.
Nice guy.
He is. Yes.
I'm totally impressed
Yes.
that he went to Miami Beach 1 year. Correct? Miami Beach High.
Okay.
He donated money to the football field.
Yes,
correct?
he did. It is the scoreboard and the football and part of the football field. Absolutely.
It's impressive. I mean, that he came back. Miami Beach High has had great alumni. Now, you met a lot of movie stars, famous people. Who's the most famous person you met that you go, wow, that person's real? Anybody in particular?
Interesting. A person I met that is real.
That's somewhat famous.
I met
Movie stars, football players.
Oh my God, his name escapes me. He's in the Men in Black, the movie star.
Will Smith?
Will Smith. Thank you. I met him. I was so impressed with him. Super, just down to earth, nice person.
I didn't meet him, but he was at some event, and I happened to be there. Oh, it was at the stadium or something. And I called him over, and he came over, and we laughed about something. I go, you're right. He is just so nice. He's tall too.
He is tall. He's a gentleman. You know who I met also? Shakira. No, I know. And it's funny because I actually went with the family to her concert, right? But I had met her beforehand, and it's like she's just like when you meet her, she's just a regular good.
I love hearing
person.
that.
She talked about her kids most of the time. Like she's a mom who's just a family person, but obviously she's Shakira. She's very talented
And very famous.
Yes, but good people.
All right.
And a Miami Beach resident.
Wow. What's the magic of the mix? This is the last question. What's the magic of the mix that makes Miami Beach one of the greatest places in the world to live? Tell me.
It's a combination of it's first of all, it's a natural beauty. So just we luck out living in Miami Beach with the beach, but it's a combination of families being raised on Miami Beach, and you have family, you have culture, but you also have entertainment. So it's a perfect combination, and we're adding fitness into the mix. It just makes Miami Beach truly a special place. You can literally anything you want that you want, it's right there in Miami Beach.
All right, my OCD, ADD, I got to talk about your walkway. You could go from South Beach, how far up?
7 miles.
7 miles.
Yep, straight path.
The most beautiful walkway in the country. Miami Beach is a great community. Thank you for what you do in Miami Beach. And remember, Miami Beach represents just not Miami Beach. It represents all Dade County. If it's good for Miami Beach, it's all for good for Miami-Dade County.
I agree.
Election is when?
November 4th.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Election what?
November 4th. Early voting.
Early voting.
Mail-in ballots are in already. Early voting starts October 20th. Yeah.
Remember, people, Miami Beach is live, work, play, learn, and worship. That's one of the greatest places in the world. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you, Grant.
Everybody, have a great Miami Beach day.